Folks, thank you so much for doing this interview with me, especially because you guys have been busy. You guys have been running all over Toronto now.
Yeah, I know. It's been fun.
Yeah. What places have you guys gone to so far?
We went to Sirius XM and
Yeah, what she said, and we've actually been driving. We started in Montreal, and we did a radio promo tour across
Ottawa
Ontario. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know what? To be able to do that means you got great music, so congratulations on that. We're going to talk a little bit about the music first. But I want to talk about how you guys got together on all this and where all this music stuff. So before we talk about why you two are together, let's talk separately musically. When did this all start for you?
Well, for me, I've been playing music since I could reach the piano. You know, when I could sit up in it, I used to try to figure out cartoon theme songs, you know, by ear. My dad had a great record collection, Dylan, Paul Simon, Leonard Cohen. So that was sort of my roots. And also, Michael Jackson, was obsessed with him and all that stuff.
Okay, I want to get to two things. One, you said about the cartoon themes?
Yeah.
Like what cartoon themes are we talking here?
Honestly, it's been so long. I was less interested in the cartoon than the theme song.
Wow.
So I would just listen to the theme song and go try to figure it out on the piano.
Okay, and before we started this, we were talking about MJ too, because as we speak, Joe Jackson passed away, and we were talking a little bit about that. And you really know your Jackson 5 Michael Jackson stuff, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, the guy is he is the king. Just one of the best performers of all time, and the Jackson 5 just had so much soul, and to hear that a kid like that singing with that much soul there's nothing else like it.
Wow. So for you, how did this all start for you musically?
So my dad is a pianist, so I started to learn piano very young, and he would make me sing like a little everywhere. He would bring me and put me on the piano and sing little French songs. And then I had, classical training. I played French horn in high school. Then I turned into jazz and pop, and it's very wide range of like different influences.
Who were you growing up listening to?
Different stuff, like as much as like Nina Simone to classical, symphony stuff. So.
But the thing is, as we were talking, you're Michael Jackson too.
Yeah. No, I love him. Like I think that, like Jake said, he's such a great performer.
So now, how did you two meet, and how did this all come together?
Yeah, there's the guy's story, or the girl's story.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get both versions of this.
No, but basically a kind of abridged version. We had the same vocal coach. We were doing a brief stint in New York, both of us, and she was trying to connect us. She said, "I think you guys will hit it off musically."
But we never met when we were in New York.
We didn't meet. We tried, but it just didn't happen. But then a little bit later, I had moved to LA. Shortly after Fanny had moved there, and I hit up the vocal coach again, and I said, "Who do you know in LA that I can make music with?" And she said, "I've been trying to get you to meet Fanny. She lives there." So we made a plan to go get coffee. We went to get coffee, then we went and listened to music, then we went on
for a hike, and we went for dinner and for a movie. We just really clicked instantly.
Okay, now people are going to be going, how much have they clicked? So how clicking are we talking here? Yeah,
it was strictly professional for about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
We were writing songs, and naturally, I mean, it was kind of love at first sight, but we were focusing on writing some songs, and it just happened. I mean, it was meant to be.
Well, you know what? It's so great because just in a couple of minutes as we're speaking, you realize you guys start and finish each other's sentences, right?
I know, we're kind of like one brain. Sometimes, you think of something, and I'm just gonna.
I know. All the time I say something, and she's just.
Like, I was just thinking exactly the same thing.
No, I'm curious though, because I want to get into how the songwriting started and everything for you guys too together. Why did you each move to LA? Because it's so crazy that that's where it finally connected.
Well, I feel that like LA is really the place for pop music and different genres. And I feel we were both, following our own path for a solo career and singer-songwriter thing. And we were actually resisting for a year not to do this project together. We would write together, we would really had a good time, but we were like, let's keep it separate. And there was a big opening at a Hotel Cafe, which is like a big venue in LA, a Saturday night, and they were like, hey, there's a spot, why don't you come over and play your song? So we're like, okay, let's do it. And we had so much fun, like on stage, the crowd went crazy. We're like, this is actually awesome. We're loving this, and that's how it started.
I love this. Congratulations on that, though. The songwriting, though, how did that start to develop, and was it like a natural thing?
Yeah, I mean, we were already writing songs, before we met each other, and so we came together to do that, to write songs together. And again, we clicked as human beings, and we clicked as songwriters. It was kind of like finishing each other's sentences. It was like that. Songwriting, it's a lot about your taste. And I think when you have someone who has a similar taste as you do, it's really fun and rewarding because you like the same stuff, So
But I feel that we're kind of a little different too. We both have really strong voices, and even in the music, we decided to really keep our personalities. Because in some duo, one's gonna like more tucked in for the harmonies, and one's gonna be more the lead. I feel we both keep our personalities, and that's really what I like.
Definitely, that's intentional. We want each of us to be individually featured, but together.
Okay, but you guys have a single right now too, right?
Yes, it's coming out tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I didn't realize that. What's the song?
It's called Miss You.
How do you two don't even miss each other? So you're always together. Oh, wait a minute.
So here's the story. So when we started dating, it became like it was super intense real quick. And Jacob got a little scared at the beginning. And we took kind of a few days of a break for a few days. And Jacob was feeling sad. I was feeling sad. And I think you went out, at the same time that night, and we ran into each other, and that's what it's about. So you're seeing the person in the bar, and you're like, oh my God, this is awkward, and I've been missing the person so much, and you just want to tell them, how much you miss them. So that's the whole,
Wait a
concept.
minute, am I being punked here? Is there like a Disney camera here or something? Because it sounds like a Disney movie.
Honestly, it feels like that sometimes. I never knew a relationship could be like this good. I'm not saying it's always good. I mean, there's ups and downs, but getting through it together, I'm on cloud nine, pretty much.
I love it. So okay, so you guys meet up. Then who started sort of initiating writing this song?
Miss You?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had just gone independent, and we had some songs that were tied up in our previous record deal, and we said, okay, let's start from scratch. Let's write some new songs. So we met up with this young producer, John Cunningham, who's super talented, and we instantly clicked with him musically too. We wrote Miss You in one night.
Started the verse in his apartment, then went on the rooftop to watch a sunset, and then we finished the song. It was just like, effortless. And I feel the best ones are written like that.
I love that. But but my other question is, dude, are you nuts? You're going to let this go? Are you...
I was nuts. I was nuts.
Yeah, you are nuts.
But I'm a
There
guy.
are dudes lining up, and you almost like...
I'm a guy. I do stupid things.
We all, yes, I'm in there. Believe me, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
No, I mean, look, I think I never knew I could have those types of feelings, and it did scare me, and I felt super vulnerable at the time. And
you
so
were just
I
coming
had
off of a relationship,
yeah,
too.
I just got out of another relationship. I said, whoa, I need to put the reins a little bit, but then I couldn't endure it,
And I love this, and the reason why is because I do a lot of country interviews, music interviews, and I find that usually it's just the country artists who have those kind of songs. It's nice to hear a different genre talking about these kind of feelings.
Yeah, and I feel that at first we would just write of how, the relationship is great and talking about, our love, but it didn't feel quite honest in a way, and it was giving Jacob anxiety. He was like,
That's not our
that's not our
experience."
experience, and we have our ups and downs and our obstacles, and now we're really talking about the full range, and that's what a relationship is.
Okay, so are we looking at an EP or an album soon, or what?
Yeah, this is the first single off the EP, and then we have that EP coming out. We're going to see what the single does, but so we don't have a release date yet. But we have so much more music that we're working on and recording.
Like two albums worth of
dozens
material.
Of songs, yeah.
I love that. Are you guys? I know you're doing the the music tour and everything. Is there going to be actually a performance tour? Is it going to be a concert, hitting some shows?
Not this week, not this time, but for sure in the near future. Yeah.
Fantastic. Website, Twitter, all that stuff. Where do we go to follow this story? Because like I said, Disney's going to be knocking on your doors.
Yeah, it's just Jacob and Fanny, everything. JacobandFanny.com, at Jacob and Fanny, Twitter, Facebook,
And Fanny, it's
Instagram.
like fanny pack, because sometimes people are like, is it Franny? Is it Fanny? You know,
Yeah.
Fanny, F-A-N-N-Y.
People go, oh God, you got to help people like so much. I apologize for them, but I'm not apologizing for this because this is such a great story. Thank you for this. You guys give hope to relationships. You realize that, and you're doing it through
Yeah.
music. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.